teachers, which is awesome. We are currently working on developing a proposal for the innovative education application. We did have this last year that pertained to the extension of our competency-based education program that is utilized at the Success Center. We had asked this last year for permission to continue to use a CBE model with our high school kids. This year, we are proposing the expansion of that from kindergarten to 12th grade to give flexibility and to build a virtual option for parents in local districts who are not comfortable giving COVID and sending their kids back to brick and mortar schools. So the districts have each, they're at some their process of surveying parents, and it looks like it's falling out. Currently, about 10% of parents still aren't comfortable sending kids back. I think that's going to drop by the time school starts, but we are crafting a proposal to be put in front of superintendents and submitting this application to get flexibility and utilizing FLVS as a curriculum supported by licensed teachers to facilitate learning with kids whose parents choose for them to remain remote, if that makes any sense. So that is something that if you hear that swirling in the community, we are working on crafting that plan, and we have in directing those our way. So that'll be a new service and a new way in which we'll be helping. I'm not sure what the history is going to be in terms of how many years, but seems as though there's still going to be a need in the fall. The other is that I want to let you know that we have solidified August 6th as opening day. We met this week. Was it this week? Last week. Last week to discuss the plan. We still had a deposit with Crossroads Church, which is across the street, has enough space for the social distancing, and that is our. We're trying to solidify their availability plan for this year that we had planned for last year, and we would like to have a face-to-face opening day. We want to get back to some normalcy in how we're engaging our staff, and I think it will be doable. So that here is an invitation. If you're comfortable, you are welcome. We will have Fairfield Medical of doing the screenings at that point in time, and Fairfield Medical has been a good partner with the vaccines, and if we're in a place where, and we don't know whether boosters are going to have to be given or we're planning on that, we will work with them on how that's going to be done. And then finally, a lot of conversations going on right now with the vaccines being available for or at least the Pfizer available for 16 to 18-year-olds. We have Bern Union, Liberty Union, Walnut Township, Eastland Fairfield Career and Technical School, all interested in doing vaccine clinics. I know Eastland has already done theirs. And then the rest of the districts, I believe, are leaning toward providing the information that we've already gotten from the EMA to be distributed to parents to go to the health department sites. So the mall is the biggest site that they have. It's operating very well. There's lots of space for appointments, and they've just made the switch where you can even walk up. The plus to that is this, that rather than just vaccinating the child who has a written permission from a parent, if the parent has yet to get the vaccine and wants to come with the child, there's flexibility for that to happen. So that is actively taking place right now. There are currently plenty of vaccines in the county. In fact, there's concern. I met with the pharmacist at FMC yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, and he said there's actually concern of doses spoiling and not being distributed because of the timelines they have on those. So there seems to be a little bit of a lull right now. I don't think that the J&J hesitation, or I should say the J&J issues and the hesitation to take that has sort of spilled over into the Moderna and Pfizer, and they're very different vaccines. But anyway, we're continuing to meet weekly on Friday mornings with superintendents, with representatives from the health department, the EMA, et cetera, to navigate this. We also have ready access to test kits, but we do not have a lot of districts interested in utilizing those test kits, nor has the infection rate been remarkable at all. So we're not seeing the spread right now. We've had some little pockets here and there, but actually with kids getting sick at this point, not adults, but so that's where we're at with things. Any questions?
None here.
In general, or about the vaccinations?
Do you have any questions at all about anything?
Well, awfully late for me to ask, but where does the PBL annual conference stand? Are we doing anything? Are we doing a virtual?
Yes, we're doing virtual, and registration is live and active right now. So we'll be monitoring as we go along whether or not we have enough participants to make it a go. The greatest challenge we're having right now with professional development is teachers are fried. They're burnt out from this year. And a lot of the districts, if they're doing an extended school year program, because they've gotten all of this money, they are recruiting teachers under service contracts to do some of that work. Well, there's only so much time in the day. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not we can make that a go this year or not, but I've been touching base with Teresa weekly on where we're at with registration. It really is a little bit early. What we tend to see is it's after close to Memorial Day, people start deciding, oh yeah, what am I going to do this summer in terms of PD? So we'll keep you posted, Charlotte.
Okay. Next item on our agenda is Eastland Career Center report.
The assistant director of Fairfield campus has been hired. Her name is Dakia Washington, D-A-K-I-A Washington. And she came from Reynoldsburg City Schools.
Groveport grad.
And, yeah. And then Dwight Carter, the assistant director, has been promoted to the new director of student services position. And we had a presentation by the dental assistant program.
And she's going to, or may have already contacted you, Kim, two of the people who are involved with basically the special ed program. They're going to change their titles so that those two people can be involved in actually evaluating those people. And right now it's a problem because they're in the bargaining unit. So she's going to look into the two ESCs about moving those people out of that and moving them as an ESC employee, and then reassigning them and having a little different title so that they can be a part of the evaluation, because it can't be evaluating people in their own bargaining.
Right.
So she said she was going to contact both ESCs to see what kind of service she could get and if these people could be hired that way.
I'll check out to her. I've been helping her with the Fairfield campus with somebody.
Yeah, I saw in her report where you've done that, so I thought,
Yeah.
And one of them is at Eastland and one's at Fairfield, the two people.
Is the new building at the back?
Yeah, we have
completed
all.
now?
Yeah, here's
We got a
picture.
progress report.
Yeah, here's what it looks like now. It's not totally completed, but it's, I'd say 85%.
It's nice that they had the space for it.
What space is an issue. They're looking at what they're gonna do about adult ed. Because a lot of programs are gonna lose students this year because they can only accept so many kids. As she said, I think 47 kids is gonna be turned down in animal because there's no space. Adult ed can't be held in a building, which I ran into this when I was in adult ed in the daytime can't be held in the building for class 9 through 12. At night it can be, but it can't be daytime because of grants and all kinds of stuff. So they're looking at what they can do about moving adult ed out of the amalgamated building and using that space to have other sessions of the programs that they have for their 9-12 program. So she said, that would be something, and down the road, they're gonna be looking at trying to rent space. And just on a side, the other day, I was coming north on Hamilton Road, and I just drive all the way down Hamilton Road and see what's empty,
Mhm.
I hadn't driven down Hamilton Road probably for 4 or 5 years. I just kept on driving. There's no way in the world I would even send an adult to some of the buildings that might be empty.
Well,
Because it's such a mess.
Sit on the Fairfield side, there is space still in the 33 Alliance building. That's right after the pass.
Yeah, I think, I think the 30, or the Fairfield part is not the issue. The part is the kids in the amalgamated building. Yeah, she didn't mention even the Fairfield building.
Okay.
So,
Anything else additionally today on the last item? Ron? Mary?
Nope.
Gary? All right. Charlotte?
No, thank you.
It's nice to have everybody together. Hope everyone has been enjoying the better weather. Gary, be safe coming back.
Oh, we will. I'm getting them on a plane today, and then we're coming back this weekend.
You're a good man, Gary.
Yep.
It's wearing me out.
I bet.
All right, well, I need a motion to adjourn.
I know everybody's waiting for me, so moved.
Thank you, Gary. And I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Fowler. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bartlett,
Yes.
Mr. Fowler,
Yes.
Ms. Owens,
Yes.
Ms. Pierce,
yes.
Mr. Seaman.
Yes. All right.
Did you know?
See you, Eastland.
9:33, yeah.
To my wife.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see y'all next month.
Yes.
Yeah, we look forward
That'd be
to.
great.
Yeah, see what you look like. You don't know what you look like anymore.
Probably got a beard.
Pass you on the street, wouldn't know you.
Yeah, Courtney even came to the door one day and said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Well, I'm here to sign something, Courtney."
Well,
All right.
everybody.